Hello children, in previous class I explained about what is wave and characteristics of wave, and as well as depending upon the requirement of the medium, waves are the two types. One is the mechanical wave and second one is the electromagnetic waves. So depending upon the requirement of medium, waves are the two types. So one is the mechanical waves. One is the mechanical waves and second one is the electromagnetic waves. So what is mechanical waves? The waves which require medium for their propagation. So these are the mechanical waves means, so the waves which require medium, to propagate from one place to other place. But electromagnetic waves is nothing but waves which do not require medium. Do not require medium to propagate from one place to other place. So in case of the mechanical wave, which is required? Medium is required. So the medium that to propagate the mechanical waves through medium, so this medium must have the two characters. So this medium must have some characters. So what are the characters? First one is the inertia and second one is the elasticity. So when this medium have these two characteristics, so then only through this medium these mechanical waves can travel. So when these mechanical waves are traveling through this medium, for example, let us consider, so this is a mechanical wave, let us consider it is traveling. It is the traveling. So now consider, so when the wave is traveling, let us consider these are the medium particles. When this mechanical wave is traveling through medium, these medium particles may be vibrate perpendicular to the direction of propagation of wave. Let us consider this is the direction of propagation of the wave. This is a. Now what is happening? This medium particle may be vibrate perpendicular to the direction of propagation of wave, and as well as in some other mediums, so these particles may be vibrate in the direction of propagation of the wave. When the mechanical waves are propagating in a particular direction through this medium, so these medium particles vibrate in two ways. One is if the direction of vibration of particle may be perpendicular to the direction of propagation of wave, and second one is if the direction of vibration of the particle may be in the direction of propagation of the wave. So as well as, so these mechanical waves are divided into two types. Mechanical waves are two types. So one is the progressive wave. One is the progressive waves and second one is the stationary waves. So again the mechanical waves are divided into two types. So one is the progressive wave and second one is the stationary waves. So progressive means forward. Stationary remains at the same place. The stationary waves also have another name, so that is nothing but standing waves. Standing waves, they remains at the same place. Stationary waves, and next one is the, or it may be called as the standing waves. So mechanical waves are two types. One is the progressive wave and second one is the stationary wave. Progressive means forward. And once, for example, consider, so progressive wave is nothing but the wave which is propagate in forward direction. And this wave can be travel continuously without reflection. Once it is started, it never comes back. And the wave continuously propagating forward direction, as well as when it is propagating forward direction, so the energy is also continuously propagate. That type of waves are called the progressive wave. Progressive wave is nothing but a wave in which the energy is continuously propagate without reflection. So in progressive, what is happening? So the progressive wave is a wave in which the energy is continuously propagate without reflection. But when we come to the stationary waves, stationary or standing, so when this wave is propagating through medium, so it will be restricted or it will be confined between two boundaries. It does not propagate continuously. So standing waves are nothing but, so the waves, so which are confined between two boundaries. And as well as in the same way, the energy does not travel continuously. So the energy is also limited between these two boundaries. So the energy is also confined between these two boundaries. Such type of waves are called stationary waves or standing waves. So progressive wave is, examples is nothing but sound wave. Stationary wave is generally developed in the closed pipes or open pipes. So the waves which are produced in the open pipes or closed pipes, these are developed in open pipes or closed pipes. So here this progressive example is nothing but sound wave. Sound wave is example for the progressive. This is about the information about the progressive and stationary wave. In the progressive, energy is continuously propagate, but in the stationary wave, so the energy will be limited or the energy is confined. Energy is confined between two boundaries. Energy is confined between two boundaries. So this is about the different types of mechanical waves. So now I am going to discuss about the progressive waves. So already I explained, when the progressive wave is, when the mechanical wave is traveling through medium, what is happened? The medium particles may be vibrate in the direction of propagation of wave or perpendicular to direction of propagation of wave, or depending upon the direction of vibration of particles. So depending upon depending upon direction of vibration, depending upon direction of vibration of, depending upon direction of vibration of medium particles. So this progressive wave is divided into two types. So progressive waves divided into two types. So one is the transverse waves One is the transverse wave and second one is the longitudinal wave. Second one is the longitudinal wave. So these mechanical waves are divided into two types. So this progressive wave is a mechanical wave. A station wave is also a mechanical wave. But when the progressive waves are traveling through medium, so the direction of, depending upon the direction of vibration of particles, so these are divided into two types. Now come to the transverse waves. For example, consider a wave is traveling in this direction or disturbance is traveling in this direction. So now consider these are the medium particles. So now this is the direction of propagation of wave, and in this direction the wave is propagating. So when the wave is propagating in this direction, so these medium particles vibrate like this. It is nothing but, so when the wave is propagating in this direction, the direction of vibration of particles are perpendicular to the direction of propagation of the wave. This is the direction of vibration of particle. This is the direction of vibration of particle. So this is the direction of propagation of wave. And when the wave is propagating in a particular direction, so the medium particles are vibrating perpendicular to the direction of propagation of waves. Such type of waves are called transverse wave. So what is the angle between the direction of vibration of particle and direction of propagation of wave? 90 degrees. So such type of waves are called the transverse wave. So direction of vibration of particles perpendicular to direction of propagation of the wave. So this happened in the transverse waves. So direction of vibration of particles is perpendicular to the direction of propagation of wave. For example, so consider this is a string. So it has two ends. This is the first end, this is the second end. So now if the second end is connected to a rigid support, let us consider it is a rigid support. And by taking the first end into our hands, so if we vibrate like this, up and down, then what happened? These particles of the string are disturbed. Due to that, so a wave is produced in this way. So what happened? So the wave is traveling in this direction, but the particles of the medium. So how it vibrate? They vibrate like this. So in this region, the particles are vibrating upward direction. In this region, downward, and in this region, upward, and in this region, downward. Now what is happening? If the wave is traveling in this direction, so the particles of the medium is vibrating perpendicular. So due to that reason, so along the string, at a particular region, some particles are vibrating upward direction, some particles are vibrating downward direction. The place where the particles are vibrating in upward direction, this place will be known as crest. So the place where the particles are vibrating downward, that place will be called as trough. And now when the transverse wave is produced, so it will be consist of crest and troughs, consecutives, crest and troughs, and the transverse wave consists with crest and trough. So when the transverse wave is consists with crest and trough, what is happening? So what is the crest here? The crest means the region in which the particles are vibrating upward direction is called crest. The region in which the direction of vibration of particles are downward, that is known as trough. So that's why transverse wave consists with crest and troughs. crest and troughs. So now the distance between the two successive, for example, consider I am taking one particle here. So now I am taking another particle, but which is in the same phase. So now the distance between the two successive crusts or the distance between the two successive troughs is called one wavelength. In case of the transessive, the distance between the two successive crusts, this is the first crust and next crust is this is the successive next successive. The distance between the two successive crusts is called one wavelength, or the distance between the two successive troughs is also called as one wavelength. But these transessive can travel through solids and surface of liquids. Solids and surface of liquids. And when we come to the examples of transverse wave, so the waves which is produced in the strings, waves on strings is example for the transverse wave. Some electromagnetic waves also have the transverse nature. So this is about the transverse wave and their properties and example. And next come to the longitudinal wave. So longitudinal waves, for example, consider, so this is the direction of propagation of the wave. This is consider the direction of propagation of the wave. Now consider, so these are the particles of the medium. These are the particles of the medium. So when the wave is propagating in this direction, so in the longitudinal wave, the medium particles are vibrate in this direction. So this direction is nothing but, so in which direction the wave is traveling, in the same direction the particles are vibrating like this. This particle vibrate like this. So such type of wave is called the longitudinal wave, and this is called the direction of vibration of the particle, and in which direction the wave is propagating, in the same direction the particles are vibrating. Such wave is called longitudinal wave. And in longitudinal wave, what is happening? Direction of vibration of particles. Direction of vibration of particles is also direction of vibration of particles are in the direction of propagation of wave. PW means P means propagation, W means wave. So this has happened in the longitudinal wave. But in case of the transverse wave, so this is the direction of propagation of wave and particles are vibrating perpendicularly. And nothing but here parallel. Here parallel, here perpendicular. Now consider it is a spring. So consider it is a spring. The spring is considered, the spring has the two ends. Now if the second end is connected to rigid support, and by taking the first end into our hands, and when we push this spring in forward direction, or if we give jerk in the forward direction, in this direction, so then what happened? So after some time you can observe that the spring is oriented like this, and at some places the rings of the springs are come to closer, at some other places the rings of the spring are far from each other. So that's why finally the spring will be comes like this. And in some places what you are observing, so these rings, here rings are nothing but particles, imagine. So at some places the particles of the medium are come to closer, so at some other places the particles or rings are far from each other. So the place where the particles are come to close each other, that place is called compression. And the place where the particles are far from each other, that place is called rarefaction. Rarefaction. Nothing but when the longitudinal wave is traveling through medium, what is happening? It consists with compression and rarefaction. It consists with compressions and rarefactions. Compressions and rarefaction. So for example, consider these are the two successive compressions. So the distance between the two successive compressions or the distance between the two successive rarefaction will be called as one wavelength. The distance between the two successive compressions or the distance between the two rarefactions is called one wavelength. So these longitudinal wave can travel through solids, liquids and gases. So these can be travel through solids, liquids, and the longitudinal can travel through all mediums, solids, liquids and gases, but they doesn't travel through vacuum because mechanical waves require medium. So the example for the longitudinal wave is the sound wave. Sound wave. So to propagate the sound, which is required, medium is required. So the sound cannot be travel from sun to earth because between the sun and earth there is no medium. So these are the information about the transverse wave and longitudinal waves.